Welcome to the tutorial on formulation design template option in ProCAPD Software. In this video, you will learn how to design the liquid formulated products through the insect repellent lotion design example. First, I will show you how to define the design problem, and then I will show you how to solve the problem and get the results. The objective is to design an insect repellent formulation for the European market, which is non-tropical areas. Now let's open the ProCAPD software, and this is the main user interface. And we select formulation design template, which is here. As you can see, the main steps are divided into 5 pages. Page 1, problem definition, is the step that they identify specific product needs and translate them into target physical and chemical properties. The insect repellent lotion include first active ingredients or AI that contribute the function of the repelling mosquito, which can be chosen in page 2, AI selection. And second, a solvent or a solvent mixture that dissolve AI in order to apply it on the human skin, which can be chosen in page 3, solvent mixture design. And third, additives to enhance the insect repellent qualities that can be chosen in page 4, additive selection. And the design results could be summarized and seen in page 5, summary. The database of the solvents that are involved in product design problem could be seen in page solvent database, and the help page provide the information about the names and operation used in this template. Now let's start at the page 1, problem definition. So first, we define product type. I select insect repellent here. Or you could design any formulated products by selecting user-defined product here. The next step is to define product needs. And this could be done using a knowledge base in the software. So I'm going to click on Define Needs button. And the software suggests this list of needs. For the insect repellent, it should have the effective against mosquito. It has to have low toxicity, a good drying time when apply the lotion on the skin, a good materials compatibility, good stability between the solvent and the active ingredient, and ability to be sprayed on the skin, and it has to have a low price and also pleasant smell. So I'm gonna select all of these needs and then use the knowledge base in the software to translate these needs into the target properties. These are the default properties that we obtained from the software. So I'm gonna use these default target properties in this for this example. These needs. The effective of the product is based on the active ingredient selection. The toxicity could be determined by min log LC50, which is the lethal concentration. Drying time could be determined by T90, which is the time in seconds that the solvent used in order to evaporate to the air when applied to the product on the human skin. Good material compatibility is determined by the miscibility calculation of the solvent mixture and the active ingredient. Good stability could be determined by Hill-Solpar, which is Hildebrand solubility parameters. Sprayability could be determined by VM, liquid molar volume, and kinematic viscosity. Low price could be achieved by selecting the cheapest solvent mixture, and the pleasant smell can be achieved by adding additives, which is aroma for this example. And the next step is to specify target property value. So I'm gonna click on this button And I'm going to select the default value from the software here. Now we are going to find the formulation that match this target value by clicking on the next button to go to page 2, AI selection. And I'm gonna select repel mosquito here. The template contains a list of AI that has an effect on repelling mosquitoes such as DEET, picaridin, and others biorepellents. And picaridin can be chosen as the active ingredient in this case study. So I'm gonna click on select button. Now the chemical name and function and molecular weight will be listed in this table. Then I will use the default value to specify the weight percent of the active ingredient that will present in the formulation by clicking on this button. And this is a reference for the percent weight. Now the next step is to find the solvent mixture that could dissolve these AI. So I'm gonna click on the next button to go to page 3, solvent mixture design. The solvent mixture can now be decided. Alcohols and water can be potential solvent candidates. Therefore, the alcohol water soluble is select plus water. Now click on Run button to run the mixture design algorithm. The algorithm employs a decomposition-based solution strategy where the number of feasible mixture is continuously decreased in subsequent level arranged in a hierarchy of calculation of increasing complexity. The target properties are classified as linear and nonlinear properties. In addition, a rigorous stability test is performed to ensure the stability for the liquid mixture. The algorithm is described and highlighted for a binary mixture, but can be easily be extended to multi-component mixture as well. The algorithm returns as output the mixture that matching the constraint and the composition value of the target property, cost, and information about the phase stability. So in order to see these information, click on See Result button. From the table, the mixture of water with methanol and water with 2-propanol give the lowest product cost. But if we go back to page 2, which is here, the active ingredient, which is picaridin, has the solubility parameter around 24. And if we go to the solvent database page, and I select water soluble database, the solubility parameter of 2-propanol could be seen here. Okay, which is 20, close to 24, but the solubility of the methanol is around 29.6. Therefore, the solubility parameter of 2-propanol is closer to active ingredients solubility parameters compared to methanol. So 2-propanol mixed with water is the best solvent mixture. So I'm gonna go back to the solvent mixture design. I'm gonna select the 2-propanol and water. X1 is the composition of the 2-propanol in this case. And I'm going to click on Select button. All properties of the solvent mixture are listed here. Once the solvent mixture has been decided, the next step is to add some additives, which can be done by clicking on the next button to go to page 4, additive selection. Since picaridin is known that it gives bad smell, so the template suggests to add aroma compound to improve the smell of the formulation. First, I select smell class. I'm gonna select the refreshing class. The aroma compounds are listed in this table. I scroll down to see the smell detail, which is here. As you can see, Linalo has the solubility parameters around 22, which is very close to AI and to propanol. So I'm gonna select linalool as the aroma compound here. So I'm gonna add the percent weight of the additive. I'm gonna use the default value, which is 0.21 here. Now we have chosen all ingredients for the insect repellent lotion. So we can go to summary page and click on view summary result button here. All information such as solvent properties, formulation, and experimental verification lists that should be done to verify the formulations could be seen here. So this is how to define the formulation design problem and how to solve the problem step by step in order to get the final formulation that satisfies the defined target properties. And thank you for watching this video.